Hello and welcome to Fun at Tier 8. Now, and this is another positioning one. You know how we do positioning and ops? Well, we're going to do it a little differently. As I've stated on my channel, we're going to feature some more randoms. So we're going to, as you know, I love playing my Akizuki, so we took out the Akizuki this match. And we're, it's pretty even. Fabeta, Amagi, Zaitan, Richelieu, Mogami, Inacio, Anchorage, Akizuki, Kiev, Cossack, U190 and a sturdy. We get 190, 156, Kubernetes, G Macri, me, Mines, Otago, Veneto, Richelieu, Amagi, and a Chocolate. So, right off the bat, the teams are pretty much relatively even. There's the only real difference is in the cruisers. So there's not a huge amount of difference. So, I mean, it's a huge difference in terms of the cruisers, but other than that, everything else is pretty even. I was thinking, what the hell was that noise? And I realized that was the sub 156's horn. I was like, it sounded like a screeching noise in my headphones. I was thinking, what the hell is that noise? Because it's usually, you would think it'd be the dive sound. Well, it isn't. It's like, like an air raid siren almost. I keep my A off because he's literally right there. But he doesn't really want to try to spot me. I was hoping our Chocolate would dive bomb, but the fact that he's just scaring him off. Because the Cossack's really the only thing besides the other Akizuki that can kill me. So he's the only one I'm really worried about. And since he's on my side, I'm not really worried. Now, usually you would think, oh, well, this is just suicide going in. And I usually do consider it suicide going in like this. I usually don't. And I don't recommend it. But it worked off in this instance. Because I had the sub, I could smoke up. He spots, I do all, and I just farm. Simple, right? And usually we think, oh, the beat cap's one of the hardest ones to take. And it usually is one of the hardest ones. And I dropped torps on him to think, okay, maybe he'll sit in that smoke long enough. Just to try. Because, I mean, you got torps, why not use them? Maybe you'll get lucky. And there are times when GDs will sit in their smoke and will take torps. It happens. So why not do it? Besides, if you're going to cap this point, do it. I'm just shocked I got away with sitting in my smoke for so long. It's like, really?
Torpedoes to starboard.
There's the Cossack's torps, so we basically torp dropped each other. But he is, since his is a short burst, he has to leave. And this Cossack was a pain in my butt, because I wanted to kill him the entire match. And I'm thinking, oh, I'm going to get a torp, but they just run out. It's unfortunate. But then I see that the Mogami is literally right there. See, and I don't really know what happened to him. As you can see, you can look at his ship. Okay, he's going to beat. You would think, okay, he's going to back up. But look at the gun turrets. I think he literally just drove forward and gave up. Because I could just farm him down. Now, I'm glad our Veneto did push in, but he pushed it maybe a little too much aggressively. He could have stayed back a little bit further, and again, I think I was going for a speed boost, and I fat-fingered the depth charges. Now, I honestly, because I only played it like that because I thought the Mogami was gonna be AFK, but as you can see, he's just beached. it's like he beats and then he gave up and left. So I just farmed him down because, yep, it's free damage. And I pick up the Mogami, so yay! And I just go after the Anchorage next because, I mean, why not? He's literally right there. Maybe if I'm lucky, maybe I can save our Veneto. Unfortunately, you know, the Veneto's going down. But the Cossacks and the Anchorage shooting him. He's not getting away, but he's gonna die. And our sub is opening up with his sap gun secondary, so there goes the Veneto, but I do pick up the Anchorage. And like right there and then, you know, they've taken the C cap. That was an easily one cap. And we've taken the B cap. B cap's ours. Again, positioning. And what's interesting is that the C cap and the B cap are usually two caps that are usually more contested. And the A cap usually is more one-sided. Like you do see it, they did take it at A, but... And our 159 asked me to turn on my AA because he's trying to cap. So, the CV is going to go for me instead of the sub. So, right there, you know, 159 secures the cap. I help. Because the CV would have went after him and spotted him. So, I drew fire. Now, I'll admit, this Cossack was a better shot than I was. But the Fabeta just really threw his planes away. I don't really know what was going on with the Fabeta. But our mines did really good work this match. Really good work. I would honestly say that yes, it wasn't really a hard contested battle, but it was still pretty one-sided. It was one-sided, let's be honest. But it still teaches, you know, the fundamentals of positioning. And I just squeezed between the rockets again. Again, I don't know why he kept wanting to go after rockets instead of skip bombers. There's no point. Even I know that.
Smoke generator started.
And I basically take out his entire wing of, well, skip bombers. So it's possible that this Fabeta was, you know, honestly completely stock. And I'm thinking he was a stock Fabeta. Now he goes down. He goes down. There is no doubt about it. I'm 95% certain that watching this now again, it was a stock Fabeta. One, I feel like the rockets were a lot less than they should have been. And honestly, I feel like those bombers should have been able to take more of my AA. So I think he was a stock ship.
Engine boost activated.
Again, me and the Cossack were having literally this duel this whole match. We were literally just going after each other, it seems like. I'm trying to save our 159, but I'm just not getting lucky because that Kiev is speed boosting. And there goes the depth charges. Oh, no, he actually, honestly, just torqued. Again, you know, Cossack still just wanting to shoot me. It's a little irritating. There's the ping from the DD, or from the sub. So I know I gotta stay away from him. Fortunately, I think I'm just out of his range, thankfully. Our Macri picks up the Kiev. Again, like 5 ships to
Torpedoes, dead ahead.
what, 9? So again, a pretty lopsided battle. The U picks up the Macri, so Atago picks up the Richelieu. But you kind of see, I don't really know what the Cossack was doing, because you see how he went into B, knew he couldn't contest it, but then he didn't try to help, because he just kept giving ground, and just falling back, not really trying to do much. And then even then, when he'd see me, he'd still shoot me. So there was some misplay. There was definitely a lot of misplays.
Engine boost deactivated.
And an Anasio versus a Mines, even I know that's not going to end. That Mines doesn't even have Guterlusion, but it still out DPMs the Anasio.
Our victory is in sight.
And there's the Cossack.
The ship is on fire.
Again, that CD is literally going for me again. I swear he wanted to go for me every time. I don't know why. Maybe because they thought, well, I don't know. And it's just me and this Richelieu going down here because I want this Cossack gone. I want to kill this guy. Just because it's annoying me. And me and the Richelieu are both taking, you know, blind shots into the smoke. And it's slightly irritating because he has just a slight detectability over me, like 0.4. Like, it's literally that minuscule. Like, he can literally out-detect me that much. So I literally know he is literally right in front of me. He's literally right there. Our Mines picks up that kill. One more kill on Mines. I believe the Mines does pick up the one U-190. I do pick up the DD. I get a fire. That's going to be a permanent, and I squeeze between those torps. Cossack goes down to fire, and our U picks up a crack, and the Mines picks up a Kraken. So, good positioning, easy win.